Welcome to Newcastle #1 Sports Ground for the First Division Grand Final between the Singleton Roosters and the Maitland Saints. My name is David Redden. With me in commentary, my great colleague Lucas Holmes.
Once again, Dave, great to be here.
Indeed. As the second division presentation is being cleaned up at the moment, the players are still out in the field, so we have a short period to go through team run-throughs. Lucas, while I struggle with a little bit of a cough, could you go through with Maitland's team, please?
I shall. Maitland, 2, Rob Eddy. 3, Aiden D'Amico. 4, Chris Padler. 6, Luke D'Amico. 8, Mitch Greaves. 9, Josh Button. 10, Ben Stewart. 11, Hayden Taylor. 12, Caden Ritchie. 13, Travis Magyar. 14, Wade Beard. 15, Ben Crawley. 20, Pat McMahon. 21, Andrew Elburn. 23, Colin Carroll. 24, Cameron Mitchell. 25, Hugh Matheson. 28, Anthony Mudd. 32, Nick McMahon. 40, Riley Stead. Mitch McKee is now in 49 from previously 46 as listed. And in 57, Dylan Bennett.
For Singleton, number 1, Travis Bates. Number 2, Alex Mitchell. 3, Luke Davis. 4, Andrew McPherson. 5, Nick Roberts. 6, Andrew Scott. 8, Sam Brasington. 9, Dane Coburn. 10, Matthew Tull. 11, Jai Purcell. 12, Richard Wilkes. 13, Joel Deacon. 14, Jackson Colachew. 15, Digby Short. 16, Cam White. 17, Pat Fitzgerald. 18, Jared Ingram. 19, Mark Rosa. 20, David Oman. 21, Blake Blay. 22, Bo Minard. And 23, the returning Vahid Rosa. The umpires today, Harrison Crook, Darryl Luck and Jake Bateman in the centre on the boundary lines. Josh Blackshaw and Matt Jeffrey in goals. Jake Lowe and Jody Jackson, and our emergency umpire Cameron Moore. Lucas, we're very close to game time here. Your quick thoughts and tip.
I think going through, I had made some notes previously about the meetings between these two sides during the year. Just the 3 games, Singleton getting up in two, and then Maitland getting up in the fixture in round 10. I think Travis Bates, obviously the league's leading goal kicker, and Alex Mitchell, the Groundland medalist from the Elliot Davey presentation night, are going to play a big part in Singleton. Singleton, if they are to get the victory today, which I think they will, and I think by about 2 goals, Dave.
Yep. I think the absence of Jimmy Taranto, who was rubbed out during the week of the tribunal hearing, I'm sure that Ben Stewart's left hammy will not be 100%. Lucas, I think that they'll restrict him.
Yep.
I think Singleton will win by 20 points.
Yep.
I just think they're at full strength. Vahid Rosa makes a difference to them. And I think that overall Singleton just a little bit too strong all around the ground. Brasington and McMahon will be worth the price of admission alone if Brasington goes to him at centre-half back. Beard is the key factor.
Yep.
If Beard can get, let's say, 7 to 9, they're a real chance.
Yep.
He's capable of doing that. He's got such strong hands. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot emphasise this breeze going from the bottom left of screen to the top right. We spoke about it. You might have just seen a kick in the background there that was kicked across that breeze. It really is playing havoc with the football. Could be one of those games where 10 to 11 goals wins. For mine, Singleton by 20 points. I just think they're too strong all over the park. Struggling.
So just both teams in a huddle at each end. Singleton to the right of screen in a huddle, and Maitland going through some last-minute warm-ups. As Singleton just break from the huddle as the minute siren goes, Dave.
Indeed, thank you. Our Bar TV team, led by Isaac, we've got Justin and Audrey Gillingham on cameras, and the resident ranger, wherever he's probably out getting a hot dog or something, in the resident ranger. So Audrey and Justin on cameras here to start with Isaac's in charge. Looking forward to working with Bar TV, the best in the business. Singleton have broken and are on their way to the bench and coming out to their positions on the field. Looks like Singleton are kicking against the breeze. Just watching where Mark Rosa goes. And I'm just trying to see Trav Bates. I'm not quite sure. I'll hold on that one. Let's see if I can spot Travis Bates anywhere. Yeah, I'll just wait on that. In fact, I think Singleton might be kicking with a grease, Lucas. Yep. I think that Travis Bates, that's right. So Blake Bray and Travis Bates into the square. And I'm expecting that Rob Eddy will take Travis Bates, Lucas. I can't imagine that he wouldn't after his superb performance on Bates in the second semi.
Yep.
Bates will want to have a bigger day than that, where he only got 1 kick in the whole day. Just about ready to go in this First Division Grand Final. Should be a beauty. Looking forward to a very good game of football. Harrison Crook with his hand in the air, and we are away. Crook gets the ball, gets us underway. It's immediate centre infraction. It's to Maitland. Great start for the Saints. In discipline there. by Singleton. Not the way you want to start a GF, especially when you're kicking in the wind. Ball drops short, Brasington.
Once again, ball dropping short straight away, Dave.
Oh, man. They should have watched the first game, really, shouldn't they? Really should have watched the first game. Ordinary kick is intercepted by D'Amico. Mark Rosa goes straight through. Ball in dispute. Great tackle made by Elborn. Umpire's letting it go. And Crook will trot in and grab this football and throw it up just on the corner of the square. Ground in good nick. Strong 3 to 4 goal breeze going left to right. Deakin gets the advantage of a ball that goes sideways from the throw. Ball comes out there to White. Gets the football up. Intercepted at half-back. That ball will go out of bounds. Elborn again. Josh Blackshaw's going to be a busy man in this quarter. They're going to earn their keep today, Lucas, especially on the far flank.
All boundary umpires today on that far flank, for sure, Dave.
Now, I think he's going to have another throw. Yep, Harrison Crooks decided that football didn't come in out the hand flush. So another chance for Purcell and Deakin. Deakin with a left hand. He's just a bit taller than Purcell. Purcell's going to have to work really hard in the ruck against him. Singleton being very careful not to give an over the shoulder, but as a result, they don't put a hard tackle on him. Look at that football just stop on its end. Patrick Command wamboozled by a football that just stopped completely. Harrison Crooks found an over-the-shoulder free kick, I think, there, Lucas, and he's given it to D'Amico. So D'Amico's got the ball on centre wing, just behind centre wing. That's a much better kick. They've got a chance here. Patrick Command will get around on his left. Now he's got to give it something and go centrally. Does. The ball holds up, but at least it's given his players a chance. Well intercepted by... Is that Andrew Scott out there? Yep. Class act Andrew Scott was superb in the second semi-final for Singleton, particularly towards the end of the game, Lucas.
Yep.
Really was superb. Ball comes out there.
Off the hook.
Yeah. 17 was Fitzgerald. Correction. Actually, it was Fitzgerald. Ball comes out there. Purcell, football out. Scott, handballs out. Left foot from McMahon off the ground. Open pasture here. Big ball. Vahid Rosa comes flying in. Slips on the cricket block. You wonder what kind of shoes he's got on. Gets the football again. Beats his man. Goes out with the handball. Another handball out to McPherson. They go long. That's the way to go. Half volley. Can't be a mark. Oh, good gracious me. That was such a half volley.
I missed it, actually. Darryl Luck was right on the spot, though.
Yep, got to pay the umpires closer than I am, mate. So, a howling gale, and I mean it is howling at the moment. He will kick this to a long way. It goes over the fence and out of bounds on the full. So, that was Oman who had a chance at that football, kicking a goal. If you have a look at the trees in the background, that is a true... In fact, the goalposts are moving. All 4 goalposts at the southern end are actually moving in different directions. I have very, very rarely seen that. Perhaps at a grand final in Orange once when it was -3.
It does not happen very often, Dave.
But it is absolutely howling, and it's going to be very hard to kick goals, especially against the breeze. Maitland are lining up all on the defensive side. He will not go open side here. He's got to kick that ball inside. Actually, it's a good low kick. Rosa, Mark of the Mark variety, picks it up. Gets the football out. And he's actually been paid, I think, as the coach.
Play on.
Yep, Brasington puts the ball up to the hot spot. Where are they all? Where are the Rovers? Oh, well done. Great work there by Anthony Mudd. Really, really clever defence. Gets the ball through. Ball out to the half-back flank. Mark Rosa again. He's got to stay on his feet. Ball comes out. In dispute. Oh, lovely little pick up by Mitchell. Really clever. Ball comes out. And looking for Bates, I think that is. Yeah. Yep. No, it's Scott, actually.
No, Scott, righto.
Scott intercepted by Ben Stewart. If he can get through this game with how bad his hemi was last week, it'll be a miracle. In fact, sorry, that was Rob Eddy, who's a very, very good defender. No one really wanted that very much, and in fact, it just came out to a man standing completely on his own in the ruck contest. Number 4 is McPherson, gets the ball out, goes centrally. This is the correct side of the field to attack from. Can he get the football? Oh, no, lovely work
Lost
there by
feet.
Mitchell. Cameron Mitchell, that's number 7. That's interesting. Lucas, we'll have to check that. Of course, I don't have a 7 on my book for Singleton.
Yep, okay.
Okay, we'll check that out. Oh, great contest, Deakin. Was he too late? No, the umpire said that was legit. D'Amico all over the football. McPherson's trying to wear him like a glove. Ends up getting the football. Oh, it's coming straight through his Coburn. Very well done. Can't quite get the ball effectively to Bates. And the ball goes out of bounds in that attacking pocket. Now, the Saints will be happy. They've let no goals through after 5.5 minutes.
Very
if
much.
they've watched the game before, they'll know how crucial it is, Lucas.
Yes, Dave.
And I don't think Maitland yet are playing a spare man in D. Comes out there, weaves his way through, finds Elborn, goes to the flank. Should be a chest mark and is. Looks like Brasington, and it is actually Samuel Brasington. Ball comes to Mitchell in the centre, goes over his head. Mark taken. I think that might be Bray. Goes open side. Lovely lace-out pass. That's clever football, Lucas, going attacking side.
The two, that is Alex Mitchell, the Granlund medal winner, Dave.
Picks out pup. Yes, he does. Picks out the pup. Alex Mitchell deservedly won the Granlund medal a couple of weeks ago at the Elliot Davey medal presentation at Belmont 16-footers, one of our major sponsors, Lucas. Sure. Mitchell's got to kick this right goalpost, Louis. May have succeeded. He has. First goal of the grand final to the Granlund medals. That's fitting. Alex Mitchell a goal. Singleton in front, 7 points. Lucas J. Holmes.
BLK. BLK is the major sponsor of the Black Diamond AFL, as well as being the official apparel supplier to the Richmond Tigers, Western Bulldogs, GWS Giants, Adelaide Crows, Gold Coast Suns and Brisbane Lions. BLK, beyond limits known.
Interesting there, Lucas, the pass to the lace-out pass across, going crossways and getting them to kick straight down Breeze.
It was well done.
That's the way to do it in this sort of weather. Darryl Luck with the footy. Deacon wins it at second crack. Ball gets to Mitchell. Rosa flying through, can't quite get the football. Andrew Scott, who is actually well held. Actually, they smothered him. Oh, pushing the back, straight up, missed. Ball comes out. Number 10 was Tull, one of their prime movers. Oh, lovely hands there. Can he get past him? Let's see the finish. Is poor. Bates! No, ring worn like a glove again. Oh, lovely smother. Bates puts a tackle on. Could have almost been paid a free kick. Right in the dangerous area for Singleton. Maitland have got to keep their head. Ball in dispute. Comes out the back door. No, held in. Umpire says that's mine, thank you.
Almost got a finish from there.
Ball comes out after the ruck contest. Not coming out of there in a real hurry. In fact, it does. Bates can't smother Crowley. Crowley gets that football out. Coming back into this game after a virus in the second semi for Maitland. Ball out of bounds, far flank.
Back to that.
The Roosters up 1-1 to 0.
Yeah. Let's just go back to that. Instead of going for goal, he's trying to center it for Trevor Spates, which is probably not a bad idea, but still could have had that shot on goal.
Yep. Throw-ins are going all over the place with this Breeze. The umpires, it's going to take a while to get adjusted to it, just like the plays. High tackle, but from his own man, so it doesn't count. That's holding the footy. Good decision. Only decision he could give. Away goes D'Amico. Of Luke D'Amico, I beg your pardon. There's two D'Amicos out there. My apologies. Mark Rosa there, goes with his left. Did a serious wrist injury to himself in the second semi, so he's done well to get back as well. Out of bounds on the full. Got to go open here, Maitland. Can't kick the ball down line. Got to go open. And he's done that. He's tried to get that ball as far as he can across field while being safe. Number 25. Oh, that's interesting. Might have been Bo Minard there, but no, in fact it wasn't. It was Hugh Matheson. Rose is in there, puts an excellent tackle on.
Holding the man.
And in fact, it's my apologies. I thought that was a fair tackle, but umpire saw otherwise. 57 is Bennett, and he's not intercepted. That was a very good effort. Bennett holds on with strong hands. Looks at his options, decides to go long, open side. It's a way to go. Oh, big marking contest. Patrick McMahon can't quite come down with it. Tackle put on where it might have been holding the man. McMahon's at ground level, needs to stand up. Ball in dispute. Comes out the back. Aiden D'Amico gets that ball out. Now they've got a chance. Goes up to the hot spot. Anyone there? No. Only Singleton. Ingram at the back. Goes defensive side, Lucas Holmes. Oh, lovely kick, actually. That ball's going to sit up, and they're away. Away they go. Left foot kick from Mitchell goes down the ground. And again, we saw this in the second division grand final. You really have to be precise with your disposal with this Breeze.
Exactly, Dave. So I was just trying to, as it took the entrance Bateau Bay and Muswellbrook players to adapt to the breeze that's having an effect on this game, Dave?
Well, this is the type of breeze, Lucas, the day after a rain front where it's not going to go away all day.
Yep.
Ball out in front of Ben Stewart and Nick Roberts. Yeah, I think there might be a number 7 out there for Singleton. I may have seen one.
Yep.
We'll do a bit of homework on that at quarter time, I think, for viewers.
I shall.
Blackshaw with the throw in. Oh, won by Greaves. Oh, puts his body in the line there, Scott. Coming out is Purcell's in there. That ball's going to go out in front of Pedler. Right out on centre wing in front of the scoreboard. So, reasonably quiet start to this game. Again, we were talking about quiet patches previously. Singleton need more goals.
They do.
Maitland will be happy so far. If you'd have given them 7 points after 11 minutes, I'd have said, I'll take that, thank you.
They do have the man for it in Travis Bates, though, Dave.
Oh, that's got to be going below the
knees.
Oh, he's paid that high. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I quickly disagree. I thought that was below the knees, Lucas, in my opinion. That's all. We're allowed our opinions. Bates with a handball, gets a touch. Can't quite find Rosa. Being worn like a glove is Bates again. Okay, ball up to centre half forward. Can they make a contest? They do the disciplined thing and punches from behind. Rover's required. Oh, lovely handball out off hands and knees. Can't quite get Coburn. Comes back to it. Gets a handball out. Now they're into their forward line. Singleton. Massive plays at centre half back. Oh, he could be. No, he's not held. Coburn's coming out of the bad one. I think it might have been a head clash. Patrick McMahon, lovely hands. Just can't quite free Newstead. Again, going low. Someone's coming out of that, with a head clash again.
8 Maitland is
Greaves.
Mitch Greaves. Yep.
Okay, so we'll just keep an eye on him. He's actually not well. Down a lovely kick that goes as far as it can in that breeze. Bracington, as he does so expertly. Shepherd should be coming here. Bracington's away. Now he's going to go with a 60-metre kick. It's a 1-on-2, and he's actually read that well, Mitchell. Needs to make a contest, put a tackle on. Ball comes out. They're still alive here. Oh, lovely hands. McPherson. Good tackle, Purcell. Ball comes out there. I'm obscured by the pilot, actually, just quickly, just for a minute. Oh, big legal bump, Alex Mitchell. That's how to do a bump. What a perfect... Oh, and he's big. Good tackle. Good football, actually.
No. Yeah, that was
Hayden Taylor. I do think pardon. I've been calling him Purcell. That's my bad. It's Hayden Taylor. I'll get it right. Oh, ball sort of flies in all over the place. Bracington now.
Oh, slipped over.
Rose has slipped, and danger for Maitland. Here they go. Can D'Amico work his way through this? That is not the right option, but he has got the ball into Beard's hands. Beard goes as far as he can. Got a clear contest. And it's a great mark taken down there. Really was. Ingram, I think. Or is that Vahid Rosa?
It's Vahid Rosa. Yep.
Interesting haircut, Lucas. Have a look at it when he comes close into camera.
I will, Dave.
So Scott's got the footy. Sticks close to the line and is smothered. Gets a second bite at the cherry. Oh, intercept marked. Beautifully done there. Hayden Taylor, I think, again. Ball comes out in the far flank to Stewart. Short kick again. Now, they've got to work this out. This short passing. It's got to be perfect. Superb left-hand handball goes as far as the kick. Just quietly. Oh, gone. Lovely tackle. Coburn, I think. Really was. They're away, Singleton. They've taken the advantage. Bates is at the back and Eddie's in front. Bates has got to get in front of him. He should have gone around the mark there, actually. Bates had a point. Away they go. Down this line. Away goes Bennett. Will have too much speed. Doesn't get the right angle. Goes long. Rose is there. Oh, good contest. Made by D'Amico. D'Amico backs up. Gets a 1-2. 2 possessions in a couple of seconds. Oh, very well intercept marked. Vahid Rosa again.
Once again, those short kicks, Dave.
Oh, man, they kill you. Oman gets the football. Will come down this attacking flank. Ball holds up, I think, just for Tull. That was pinpoint. Now, Tull should kick to the open pasture right in front of us to where Mark Rose is going. He tries to get it there. It's exactly where it's gone. And look who's going to get the footy, Mark Rosa. Got to stay on his feet. Does. Going to get the football here is Rosa. Can he get a clean possession? Can't. Scott with a ball and all tackle. It's lovely. No prior. So Singleton 1-1. Maitland not yet to score. Maitland probably be very happy with this. It's still Lucas.
Yes, Dave.
Really good defensive effort. Bennett taps off hands. Scott's in there. So is McPherson. McPherson's on hands and knees. Ball ain't coming out of there in a real hurry.
Yeah,
Harrison Crook says
sorry,
mine.
Just in the case of the first game, same with Andrews Better Bay being happy with Musselbrook into the breeze. Only 1 or 2 goals kicked, Dave.
Oh, absolutely. And it won't be a long quarter, Lucas.
No.
Not with this few goals. Bates gets a lovely left-hand handball out to Oman. Goes long. In fact, it wasn't Bates. Bates is there now. He's at hands and knees. Can he make a contest? Does, but goes to hands. Oh, lovely tackle. Could have been paid. Bates is still in there. Yes, Bates is asking the question why that wasn't holding the ball. Maitland go far down that wing, and it's intercept marked again by Vahid Rosa, who's in good form considering he hasn't played footy for 6 weeks. He's been working up in far north Queensland, has Rosa. Samuel Brasington gets a football, goes short. Goodness me, guys, get the message. Forget the short stuff. This is the way to get in the forward line. Oh, at the back, Bates has got a chance. Handball up. Oh, it should be a goal. I think that's Mitchell again. Just wait. No, it's too big for Mitchell. Just waiting to see who that player is, Lucas. I'll get him to turn around in a minute. We've got him on focus. Can we stay with that camera, please? It's the player in the middle. Anyway, it's a lovely left foot snap for goal. That's not Mitchell, but we'll get his number for you very shortly. Another goal to Singleton. So Singleton a 2-1-13, and he's going to do the right thing and not turn around. You watch this, Lucas. He'll stay and not turn around for ages. Anyway, a lovely little snap there at a tight angle by Singleton. And they have kicked away to a lead here, 2-1-13. They need more goals than that.
No, it was Mitchell.
It was Mitchell. I do beg your pardon. I didn't think that was Mitchell. Mitchell's second, left-footed. Singleton up by 13 points. Hayden Taylor and Purcell. Deacon have a contest there. Deacon, lovely little handball out. Oh, big bump. Ben Stewart ran straight through him legally. McPherson with the left foot down. Contest there. Where are the Rovers? 21 is Bray. Can he get the football? Stays on his feet. No, ball goes out. Still, Lucas, only 13 points.
Yep.
Still reckon that Maitland will be somewhat satisfied at the moment.
They have very little forward 50 possession, though, Maitland. They need to get the ball at least into their forward half to put some territory together and get some scoreboard pressure on.
Yes, that's correct. Mudd gets the footy out. Stewart at ground level. Now, there's a free kick here for holding the man, and I think it's to Vahid Rosa. Yep. So Rosa with his left foot will kick this. If he's smart, he'll kick this long. Does. Goes to the hot spot. Bates steps over. They're all being bamboozled by the ball. That's Rosa. Touched through by Mudd again. Another point, Singleton. 2-2-14. Maitland yet to score. 17 and 3/4 minutes into the first quarter here of the First Division Grand Final of the Black Diamond Footy League here at Newcastle #1 Sports Ground in Newcastle West on a sunny, clear day with a howling sou'wester. Going down the centre, is he? Goodness me. And look at that. That's an 18-minute quarter in elapsed time. So Maitland will be somewhat satisfied with that. Singleton 2-2, Maitland yet to score. Both goals to Alex Mitchell. We'll come back with you after quarter time with a couple of messages. Thank you.
G'day, Rabbit and Julie Goodwin here from Star 104.5.
We love the Central Coast and we love our local sport, especially Black Diamond AFL.
A massive thank you to all of their sponsors.
BLK, the major sponsor and official apparel supplier of Black Diamond AFL. BLK, beyond limits known.
Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment.
GE Industrial Solutions, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers for the past 50 years.
Wilson Security, Australia's largest and most innovative security provider.
Pullman Magenta Shores Resort, an exceptional 5-star resort set on 52 acres on the New South Wales Central Coast.
Prime 7, coverage includes 4 games every round on 7 Mate, including Friday and Saturday nights and Sunday afternoon.
Star 104.5, the home of Rabbit and Julie Goodwin, playing more music variety.
The Entertainment Grounds, one of the Central Coast's premier events locations.
Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery, the leading supplier of trophies and embroidery on the Central Coast.
And Subway Morisset. Subway, eat fresh.
And remember to tune into our Brekkie Show 6 till 9 weekdays on Star 104.5.
Welcome back to Newcastle number 1 Sports Ground. As my microphone cord's gone awry here, I'll just get that come out. There we go. All set. So, Singleton leading by 14 points at quarter time. Maitland, I think, will be satisfied. Lucas Holmes, I think that's at least par for them.
Yeah,
What'll be? Sorry, I'll ask you something, but I want to see if Singleton have drop a spare one back. They've got now. I can see 7 men in defence right now. Vahid Rosa is sitting over here at the back flank, just near the corner of the square on his own.
Yep.
So I think that Singleton, and if there's someone in the slot as well, so we'll see what happens. But Vahid Rosa is on his own, and there's a Maitland player on the far wing who's on his own as well. So interesting to see what happens here, Lucas.
Yep. I was just going to say, it'd be interesting to only giving away 2 goals with the breeze. I think Maitland, as you said, will be happy with that.
I think so. Here's Maitland's big test. Can they do something with this breeze? Mitchell gets Nick Ferguson gets a football out. Ball comes out to Roberts. Can't quite grab the footy. After Taylor and Deacon resume their duel in the ruck, they've had a ding-dong battle in there. Deacon probably got 1 or 2 more taps, but Taylor's been very solid as well. Reasonably quiet start to this grand final, Luke. It's not too much fireworks.
Not too much at the moment, Dave.
Don't think there'll be too much argy-bargy and the skirmishes, really. They have quite a healthy respect for each other. Patrick McMahon gets a football out with a left-hand handball. Ben Stewart gets that footy out. Deacon being led by Pedler. Pedler should have too much speed for him. Good pressure put on by Tull. Left-hand handball comes out from Taylor. Another one gets his body in the line there is Mitch Greaves. Footy comes down that far wing and not for the first time today, out of bounds on the dead pocket, Lucas Holmes.
It is, Dave. It'd be interesting to see
the clock, Lucas. The clock.
Clock. Oh, sorry, Dave.
No problems, mate. Yes. One of those funny little quirks. The joys of technology. I'd love you to come and see behind the scenes one day here at Football Everybody. You get quite a lot of mirth out of it. Rob Eddy with the right-hand handball. Short, has to be perfect. Isn't. Intercepted by Andrew Scott by the look of it. Yep, that's Scott. Might get you to go down at halftime, Lucas. The Singleton players are wearing black armbands, so I'd like to know. I think we should mention that on air. Oh, ball dropped short from a nice kick from... So he's being held out of that. Could have got a free kick, could Mitchell. Away he goes. He's on his left foot. Dangerous. Gets it around. Ball goes about 35 metres forward. Coming through is Crowley. Oh, another butter up. Now, Rose has got a front man running straight past him. Can he deliver? Oh, he cannot. Goodness me, there's a lot of balls going scrubby to the right today. It's amazing how often it's been in both games. Mitchell out there with the left foot, and that one's going to go, I betcha it goes out of bounds.
We had the pleasure of speaking to Andrew Scott, actually, at the Elliot Davey presentation night, the best on ground for the representative fixture against the Fariner Football League, Dave.
Yeah, he's a good bloke, good footballer, really experienced, lovely clean hands. He was terrific against against Farrer. Now he gets an errant a punch out there, which may cost his side, unfortunately, for them. Stewart, very well shut down by Davis, actually. Now, who's got the football there? No one really. Jake Bateman says, I'll have it, thank you. So on centre wing, the Roosters up by 14 in what's been a reasonably quiet grand final. Both teams sorting themselves out. Expect some explosive action reasonably shortly. Handball comes out, Vahid Rosa, Andrew Scott, where he always is at quarterback. A bit like Baker, actually, from Newcastle City.
There's Colachew.
So Colachew gets that football out. He's conspicuous. Nice a chance. The ball just stands on its end. Flying through is D'Amico. And intercept marked. I'm sure that's Deacon. This short kicking guy, they've got to think it through. That ball's gone almost backwards. And in fact, it will end up behind where he kicked it. There's the strength of the breeze perfectly for you. Richie's out there. That was a perfect view on our cameras of that ball going backwards.
Yeah.
Amazing. Singleton 2-2, Maitland yet to score. We're 2.5 minutes. In fact, we'll probably be further. Probably about 3.5 minutes into the second quarter. Deacon's got Taylor off. Stewart comes in, third man in, and gets the footy. Everybody trying not to give away an over-the-shoulder free kick. Barrel-chested in there. No, can't get it out. Could have been holding the man. Taylor in over the football. Stewart's in there. He's gone in a bit roughly there, but crudely. Lots and lots of contest in there. All good footy. Coming out with a left-hand handball. Scott with a lightning handball that just misses its target. Lucas, can you grab that sheet down for me, please, mate? Thank you.
Sorry.
Out in front is Jared Ingram he's in there really putting a contest on. Left-hand handball comes out again from Stewart, from Scott. Ball drops short, as it always is going to today. The players have got to be onto that sort of what's going on. Eddie goes left-footed and short and actually spots his man. Very well done. Has to think this kick through, and it's got to go inside the line. Does to McMahon and Brasington. McMahon's been relatively quiet. Held out of it, I thought.
Yep.
Not paid.
No.
Maitland with a
That was
chance.
high.
Big tackle by Wilkes. Huge tackle and very important one. Maitland still going. Taylor left-footed out. Well read by Vahid Rosie, who's been very solid today. He makes a difference, doesn't he?
He has, Dave. Maitland just have been a bit stagnant in the ball movement. Where do you think it's going to come from? Which player or players is going to provide that?
Oh, Stewart probably.
Yep.
He's one bloke to be looking for. Oh, lovely little step by Pedler. Gets out, can't get a kick to it. Brasington's got players away. He goes directly instead of looking laterally for Colachew. Left-footed kicks up. Ripper. Oh, goes to ground when he shouldn't have. McMahon's a chance. Here's a chance for them. Goal! Great goal there from Josh Button. Kicks the goal for Maitland. They're away. Maitland 1 straight. Singleton 2-2 into the second quarter by about 6 minutes. Lucas Holmes.
Belmont 16-footer sailing club. Located on the picturesque Lake Macquarie, Belmont 16 is one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment. For all the latest news and promotions, visit 16s.com.au or find us on Facebook, the home of the Black Diamond AFL.
Really good roving there.
Yes.
But, he was quite solid in the prelim final as well. So very good work there from their small crumbing forwards, and Maitland are away. So let's have a look and see how they go through it. They're Singleton in front by 8 points. Maitland kicking with a very strong breeze, and Singleton are also finding it hard to get the ball past the 50-metre arc, Lucas, with the way the wind is. You wonder whether someone could dare to run and carry.
Yep.
And really start having chain handballs. That's one way of getting it down. It takes its time, but it is accurate.
Yes.
Harrison Crook has the football. Taylor and Deacon. Deacon's slightly taller. Taylor's got a good leap on him.
Is that it? Oh, no.
Yes, give that one to Taylor. Deacon was going down when he got hands on the football. Ball comes out here. Here's an opportunity. Oh, big bump. Not a tackle. Bumped, and he's in to pay him. No, he didn't. Scott at the back where he always is. Gets dragged out of it. Ball goes past Deacon, and McMahon gets a little left foot to that. That's actually efficient. Ball comes out to Coburn. Hands backwards. Singleton have got someone at the back all the time. They've got a real good structure there. Brasington comes against the football. Somehow, I do not know how he's extracted that. Now, that ball should be raffled between 3 Maitland players, except it stands on its end. Oh, going straight through. Okay, now they're away. Coburn, right footer, Bates! Can't quite take the mark. Crowley's on him at the moment. Butter's up for a second chance. Colachu's in there, and he's on his own. Here's Colachu. Can he kick the goal from there? No, he cannot, but he goes laterally and very cleverly to David O'Mahon. Now, this will test him from there. He has to kick this ball. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, the goalposts are actually moving at the goal at the kicking end. O'Mahon's got to absolutely flush it. Got a reasonable piece of it, actually, but it skews to the right. Point to Singleton. Singleton 2-3. Maitland 1 straight. Singleton really have to take the most of their opportunities in the to the defensive end when kicking into the wind. Maitland into the huddle. Outriders are Colachu and Ingram on the far side. Now, is that a blood rule? I think the way he's coming off and the fact that play stopped, we have a blood rule here.
Yeah, and he hasn't had to wait for the interchange play coming on.
No, he does. He can come straight on under the rules, So, blood rule given. Now, number 7's gone on. Now, we have to check that number out because I haven't got a 7 on my list. We'll check that out at half time.
Yep.
Off comes Purcell and we're away. Maitland should go long and centrally. At the back, they've got to sit. Scott's got this one all over. Now he has to get it back efficiently. There's a man on his own at centre-half forward. He's still on his own. Ball just holds up in the very strong breeze. Colachu comes late and hard. Ball comes out. Stewart and Ingram. Oh, there's 2 hard nuts. Could have been pushing the back. Umpire says, I'll have it, thank you.
To just Rob Eddy from Maitland, just a bit ginger from that last contest, Dave.
Okay, thank you. Ball comes out from the ruck contest. Springs out the back here. Purcell's got the chance. Little short handball with Colachu. Colachu can't control it. Conspicuous in the headgear. We are probably about 9.5 minutes into this quarter. Singleton holding. going to be a low-scoring grand final again, Lucas. It's not going to be 100 points each, this one.
Not at all, Dave.
Deacon and McMahon. McMahon gets it, and Ingram gets another big punch to it. Effective. Colachew, handball out. Ball gets screwed around very cleverly, actually. Now, is he taking that mark? He has not. Now is away. Bray's pretty clever. Left footer. Got to get in front up there. Mitchell. Chance. Ball held in very cleverly by Carroll. Good contest. So, Singleton trying to make the most of being at this end in a rare foray up forward. Uncontested ruck contest is unacceptable in that situation. Number 20's David Oman. Can't get it free. Lucas.
Just starting to warm up. Players just getting out of that stage where they're just feeling out. The tempo starting to pick up a bit, Dave.
Indeed. 2 uncontested rucks there from Maitland. They need to address that out when it's 15 metres out of their own goal. Purcell gets hands and footy. Scott can't quite control it. He's under enormous pressure. They'll be wanting that ball to go out. And in fact, Maitland keep it in. Away they go. Lovely running. Oh, he's going to have a bounce. He's had 1. He's almost gone too far. There's 2. He's gone too far and lost control of the footy. Now he's in trouble. Gone. Very easy decision. Very persistent from Singleton. And that is Coburn. Got to go. He's going to take the risk. He's gone across the attacking side. Rose has got the sit. Can't quite get it as it drops short. Bray comes out of there. Ball comes out to Davis. That ball's gone straight up in the air. Honestly, went straight up and down the one spot. This ball won't. Goes right. He's open. He's away here. Needs to give it off as a handball, and his player's away. This is mud. Very good play. Beard got the sit. Can't quite get the mark. Good contest there provided by Monard. Again, ball comes out. That's Beard again. Now he's got a chance. Have the shot, son.
Oh.
Doesn't get enough on it and goes wildly out of bounds. It ends up at Townsend Oval in Merriweather. That ball has gone 50 metres over the line, and we can have a bit of a rest, Lucas Holmes, because that ain't coming back in a hurry.
Not quite with the screw with the going for the snap there, Dave.
Indeed. Singleton will be happy. Going along okay. Really going to be a tough day for the forwards. The ball's coming back much more quickly than I thought. Really good effort there. So, out of bounds on the full. It's Digby short. Probably going to come out towards the Mark Rosa direction. Oh, well, that's an amazing kick. That's just an amazing kick that's fallen to Bray. Hard to describe. He's going to look for Vahid Rosa. That's a superb kick in these conditions. Big contest. Rosa's going to end up getting the football. No, can't. I think that's him. No, it's not Brasington. That's McPherson, last man up. Deacon McMahon. Deacon wins that one down. Well roved. But Mark Rosa taps it away, but to Stewart. Oh, good tackle. What a tackle. No prior given. Great tackle there by Coburn. Umpire Darryl Luck says, thank you, that's mine. Deacon's got the sit here. Oh, the ball actually plays away from him. You wouldn't believe it. It was a short throw. It still blew away. Big bump by Brasington. Comes off his man, Patrick McMahon, though. McMahon gets a hurried handball out. Singleton trying to constrict him in defence. Rosa put a tackle on. He's a hard nut. Ball comes out there. That's Scott, right at the bottom of the pack where he always is. Gracious me, that breeze is howling, Lucas.
It is now, Dave.
Oh, man. Just a reminder, that breeze is going from the bottom left to the top right of your screen. From the Roosters and Saints scoreboard to the Bar TV logo. That's where the wind's going, everybody, to give you a picture of what it's doing. And howling, everyone. Brasington just pushes someone out the way and has injured himself. He might have done hurt his leg there. This is suiting Singleton down to the ground, Lucas.
It is, Dave.
Maitland have got to find a way to get people free. They're being suffocated at the moment. Singleton aren't too worried about scoring, but they are holding them down. Andrew Scott, left-footed, gets good purchase on it. Pushing the back, could have been given against Eddie. Now Maitland have got 1-on-3. Mark Rosa comes straight through, makes an effort for a contest. Good tackle. Waiting for the umpire, says throw it in. Very, very good tackle there.
Oh.
Doesn't need to go on with it and give unnecessary free kicks. Killed Musselbrook in the last quarter of the second division grand final. Scott, who's been BOG so far, tries to do too much and puts his team under enormous. Vahid Rosa does unbelievably well to extricate himself. Mark Rosa's got to go. Makes a contest. Colachew gets wamboozled by the bounce. That's Eddie with a handball out. And it goes professionally out of bounds in front of Ben Stewart and Andrew Scott. two of the best players in First Division.
Yes.
Lucas, some thoughts, mate,
You
please?
know, Andrew Scott did well working his way into this game. Jackson Collegew also, only young 17-year-old Jackson Collegew, had the pleasure of playing juniors alongside Jackson Collegew, so it's good.
Oh, very good, Lucas. Thank you for. You've got lots of information as the great man. Now they're in front. It's a 1-on-4. Maitland should get this footy. They do, and they're away. This is Greaves. Goes right-footed, goes long towards Beard, which you would do. Now that ball, Beard's got a chance. That's a push in the back. Paid by Crook. There's no way that Beard can kick it from there. You can see what that breeze has done. It's so hard.
Yep.
Wilkes intercept marks. Oh, scrubby, woeful kick. He's entitled to have a ping, and the ball's going to go through for a point in front of Deakin, I think. So, Maitland 1-1-7, Singleton 2-3-15. Looking about 15 minutes gone in this second quarter. Singleton holding well. They've certainly put the clamps on, haven't they, Lucas?
They have.
And I'm sure they've got a spare man.
Yeah.
Have a look at the post in the background, ladies and gentlemen. They are moving a long way. So, ball drops short. Deakin should take that. Push in the back, it should be. Yep. Got it. Well done, Bateman. Pushing the back to Deakin. Man in front, always. And is it 50 for descent? Or no, it's not 50. McMahon's on the mark. Goes to the handball, as he often does. Finds his man, Brasington.
There's Scott there.
Andrew Scott could be pinged. Gets another possession away. He had 15 already. Brasington. Their upper body strength is noticeable here, Lucas.
Yes,
They're getting handballs away.
So,
Now, there is a free kick. This time
holding the
he's
ball,
paid
was it? Must have been.
Must have been holding the footy. Little short dinky kick towards Beard. Takes a pack mark in front of three Singleton players. Now, Lucas, this will be fascinating. He's a specialist full forward.
Yep.
He has to kick. The breeze is now so strong, Lucas. He has to kick this outside the right goalpost.
From about.
Let's watch Wade Beard, a specialist full forward. What's he going to do? Well, he kicked it hard and low, but he's hit the post. Maitland, 1-2-8, is it? Or
Is it
I thought
1-1?
there's been 2 points this quarter.
Oh, sorry, yep.
So Maitland a 1-2-8. I'll just check the scoreboard with Andy Baldwin on the far side, Lucas.
Yeah, it's 1-2.
Yeah, it's 1-2-8's correct. Ball comes out. They're away here if they can get a clean position. McMahon turns round on a dime, but very well smothered, actually. Deakin did a good job on a smaller man.
Yeah.
Now, the umpire has actually plucked a free kick, and I think it's gone to Patrick McMahon. Just waiting here. Can't quite see the ad. He's Patrick McMahon. Now, he's got to go hot spot, and he's got to go to where the left of where he thinks the hot spot is because of this breeze. Pretty much does the best he can. The ball goes inside out. Comes out at ground level. Ball comes out here to Maynard. Almost a very, very difficult conditions for everyone here at the moment in front of Scott. That's no coincidence that someone like Scott, who's got clean hands, has used his hands a lot for disposing the football.
You touched on it earlier, Dave. Plenty of Singleton players behind that ball in that quarterback position.
There are. And that's quite deliberate. Deakin comes out right-handed. Ball comes out to McPherson. Again with a little handball. Gets it away. Mitchell, can he get clean footy? Rose has got a chance. Gets another clean. Guess who that is? That's Andrew Scott, I reckon. Now, College's got a chance, and away they go. Needs to move quickly and think it through. Yes, he kicked that out to a play completely on his own, and he marks that very, very well. Does Oman. Oman's actually been okay. Again, he thinks it out well. Now they're in a dead pocket. They're 2.5 kicks. Unbelievably, he's 60 metres out, everyone. He's 2.5 kicks from goal. Going to go as far as he can. And not the way to go.
Is that...
Eddie plucks the mark with a ball that just stands up on its end. Right-footed. Out towards Beard, I think.
Yep, it is.
Beard's gone out to half-back flank, searching a kick and having a run. He'll get knocked out of the full forwards league for that. Mitchell with a handball out. Comes centrally. McMahon. Got a time. At the back. There's a mark on here. Oh, now he's in trouble because he's ducked his head. No, ball springs out of there. Almost deliberately tapped out of bounds by Deakin, Lucas.
As we say, very professionally done there, I think.
And there you are. There's half-time. So, fantastic performance by Singleton. Although they've actually scored no goals themselves, they've kept Maitland to 1. Singleton 2-3, Maitland 1-2. 2 goals to Alex Mitchell for Singleton, 1 to Josh Button. That's half-time here at Newcastle No. 1 Sports Ground. We'll be back with you after half-time.
car 33, proceed to level 2, check on its service.
Command, this is car 33, I'm going on my break.
We have a visual.
G'day, Rabbit and Julie Goodwin here from Star 104.5.
We love the Central Coast and we love our local sport, especially Black Diamond AFL.
A massive thank you to all of their sponsors.
BLK, the major sponsor and official apparel supplier of Black Diamond AFL. BLK, beyond limits known.
Belmont 16 Footers Sailing Club, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment.
GE Industrial Solutions, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers for the past 50 years.
Wilson Security, Australia's largest and most innovative security provider.
Pullman Magenta Shores Resort, an exceptional 5-star resort set on 52 acres on the New South Wales Central Coast.
Prime 7 coverage includes 4 games every round on 7 Mate, including Friday and Saturday nights and Sunday afternoon.
Star 104.5, the home of Rabbit and Julie Goodwin, playing more music variety.
The Entertainment Grounds, one of the Central Coast's premier events locations.
Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery, the leading supplier of trophies and embroidery on the Central Coast.
And Subway Morisset. Subway, eat fresh.
And remember to tune in to our Brekkie Show 6 till 9 weekdays on Star 104.5.
Welcome back after half-time in the First Division Grand Final. Singleton leading by 7 points, 2-3 to 1-2. And no, you're not misreading that. It's a low-scoring game. The conditions are not conducive to many goals being kicked, Lucas Holmes.
They are not, Dave. It's been a struggle for all 4 teams so far that have competed out here today.
Terrigal Avoca and Newcastle City players just starting to leave the ground now. They've gone out and had their customary look at half-time. With the Black Diamond Cup game coming at Grand Final coming at 2:15, Lucas Holmes.
Sure,
we'll be on air a bit early for that. We've got a national anthem to hear, which would be great to have that done at football, tradition. Can't wait to the Black Diamond Cup Grand Final.
It'll be a ripping great game. Just to point out to the viewers as well, you might be able to see to the left of screen, the forward 50 arcs to the left of screen is red, white and black for Terrigal Avoca, and to the right of screen, navy blue and white for Newcastle City, Dave.
Great to see. Great to see. So, yeah, really interesting second quarter there. Singleton put the clamps on them.
Yep.
We were discussing off air at half-time that the fact that Vahid Rosa was sprung to be free.
Yep.
Very good, solid build and got good hands, and they did a great job. Singleton do need to put the foot down now and attack, and the teams have got to figure out that short passes really are a 25% option.
Yep.
Unless you've got a full forward or centre half forward 15 metres in the clear and you can go and put it to him, pretty much lace out and use your skills, the option's surely got to be long and have a permanent coming forward, Lucas, at the back.
Yep.
In when you're kicking with the wind at the back, and that's critical for people to understand. Is the amount of time the ball's gone over players' heads today is amazing. Your opinions on where the game's going to head in this quarter, Lucas?
I think it's sort of very much like the last game is sort of headed into two sides that have been very competitive with each other over the course of the season. I just think the way the Singleton have defended, I think if they continue to do this, they can shut Maitland out for the long haul and may prevent them from scoring a bit more, but with their focus on defence, they may as well win the game from here, Dave.
Both defences have done the business. They've been terrific so far. So, as the Maitland Saints come out in the ground, led by Rob Eddy, their outstanding fullback. You wonder how Jimmy Taranto feels, Lucas Holmes, missing a grand final. Just one of those unfortunate things in football. He got rubbed out, and that's the way footy goes sometimes, I suppose.
Exactly.
Maitland heading off to get themselves warm. We're not too far away from a start here in the second half. Oh, Lucas, would you mind going down while I'm speaking? Could you go down and find out who number 7 is, and we'll make our adjustments
and the black
I'll take care
armbands,
of the stuff on camera. So it looks like a Newcastle City contingent over there on that far flank, just in front of the scoreboard. Scoreboard's in picture there. You can see the scores: 2-3-15 Singleton, Maitland 1-2-8. Goal kickers today: Josh Button for Maitland, their single goal, and the Grand Line medalist Alex Mitchell has 2 goals for the Singleton Roosters. Now, I reckon, ladies and gentlemen, that the Roosters probably need to kick, let's call it 4 to 5 goals. If they can get out of this with 4 goals this quarter, they're going to be a long way there. If Maitland can be within, call it 20 points at three-quarter time, they're right in it. It's that close, and the way the game's being played, there's just not, in the 2 games that have been played, in the 3 halves of footy, there really haven't been many goals kicked. And teams are just struggling mightily with this very powerful breeze to manage kicking straight and also manage to set up straight. So what have we got there, Lucas?
Viewers, number 7 for Singleton, Paul Sandler.
Paul Sandler. Paul Chandler.
Chandler, maybe, yeah.
Okay, do we have it out? Because in our ins there, just quietly, Vahid Rosa and Dave and Oman are in, and they're both definitely playing.
Yeah, so it must be
them.
Yep.
They're not sure. We'll catch up with that later.
Yep.
But okay, number 7 is Paul Chandler. Thank you, Lucas Holmes, for doing that so quickly
problem
for us. The siren goes. We're away. Second half underway. Taylor and Deacon. Up goes the ball. Deacon with a right-hander out. Tries to hit McPherson. Can't quite hit him. Scott's at the back there. Ball comes straight through the middle. Can they get a good start here? No. Colachi just comes off his hands. Butters up for more. Head over the football. Does a good job. Good tackle made by Bray. Ball comes out. Stewart, as he always is. Lovely clean hands. Ball out in front and comes out to Greaves. Got a chance here to a long ball. Spots a man very well. Brasington and Mitchell, not sure. Oh, he's paid
the
it.
mark.
Wow. Brasington's asking the question as well. I didn't think McMahon got first hands on that, Louis, but anyway. He's a lot closer than we are. We're 150 metres from the play. McMahon called to play on. Ball all dropped short. You've got to be in front. Got to be in front of that at that windward end. Out comes Greaves. Gets a handball out eventually. Going through there was McPherson, who's been very good in and under. Type of day, and we were talking about big-bodied plays. McPherson's another one, big body. Weather like this, you can see McPherson there, a big solid unit, little short bloke, but solid through the hips. Doesn't get knocked off the football easily. Luke D'Amico, little short right footer comes out after a handball from D'Amico. Andrew Scott's read that brilliantly. Ordinary kick day, gets the ball up. Now danger. Decides to go the punch. That might not have been the right option. Should have been spoken to by his teammates, was Elborn. They've got away with it so far. Now Singleton's putting the hardcore press on here. Can White get the football? No, he can't. Beard's in the back line and has walked straight over the boundary line. So has Beard gone to the back line as a spare man?
I was just thinking that too, Dave.
Okay, over here at half-back, there is a player. No, he's at centre wing now from Singleton, who is free. So I think Maitland have dropped someone in. If it's Beard, that's a fascinating decision to drop Beard back. You're full forward. Okay, Scott's putting a very good tackle in there. Yes, so no, that's Vahid Rosa in there. It might be Ingram, not quite sure, but Singleton on the far wing have two players spare. One of it's the ruckman, Deacon, and so Bray's doing the ruck work, gets a second dab at it and gets a punch out. Stewart's pushed off. He'll want that football out of bounds and does. These Maitland don't look like they are planning on scoring too many. They're looking like they're trying to deprive Singleton of the football. So Deacon, and it's actually, it could be Roberts over there with a shoulder. I'll go and get his number in a second when I get a break in play. Who's sitting there as in the slot, a spare man in Singleton's defence. Looks like Wade. Okay, here's a chance. Helicopter? No. So that's a point to Singleton. Singleton 2-4. Maitland 1-2. So Singleton by 8 points. Yep. I'll just get his number now. I've got a break and play.
Is that 3?
Number 3. It is. Yep. Luke Davis is playing loose there, Lucas. So Luke Davis is the spare man. Vahid Rosa is not spare at the moment. So Davis is on his own there, sitting there, and he'll follow this play out to the defensive wing. Good long kick in those conditions. Goes outside the arc. That's a superb kick. Scott again. Great play. Chance. What's he done? Oh, posted it. Wow. That would have been an amazing goal from McPherson. So it's a behind. Crowley goes short, dangerously, and finds the pair of very good hands. So Beard's gone to the back line. They're going to get him some football in his hands. So he gets a good feel for it for the last quarter, I'd imagine. Pretty reasonable kick, goes 40 metres towards Patrick McMahon. Out of bounds touch, it's calls the boundary umpire. So in front of the scoreboard there, which is correct, Andy Baldwin's right on the money, 2-5 to 1-2. Deacon and Taylor, centre wing. Deacon with a right-hander, clearly won that one. Gets the football again, but falls to ground. Scott in and under again. No clear possession. Umpire Bateman says, thank you. That's mine.
Another ball up.
Deacon and Taylor. Taylor that time, actually, with a nice right-hander. Comes
Beard
out
again.
there. That's Beard, who's starting to get his hands on football, which is what they wanted, I'd imagine. Touched. I can see what their thinking is, Lucas.
Yes.
Shut them down. Get Beard to get his hand, get a hot hand,
Yep.
and then hope that he can kick them to victory in the last quarter. Extraordinarily, we're 5 minutes in almost to the third quarter, and it's 17-8. No, that is not an optical illusion. That is the score. Just a low-scoring, grinding grand final. Little things will make a difference, Lucas.
They will.
Things like 50-metre penalties
Yes.
and misjudgment and a ball going out the back, and smart, small players will win this game.
We saw that in the last game, didn't we? Especially with the
yes.
discipline.
We spoke about it. We saw Higgins' active ill discipline at the end of the first half.
Yes.
These two sides really, I don't think in a normal situation, that's not their go. You can see that they're playing pretty good, clean, hard footy.
Yep.
There hasn't been too many skirmishes that I can remember in this game. It's been reasonably hard, grinding affair. Beard again, right-hand handball. Gets the ball out to Pedler. And it goes out onto that defensive flank again.
Again, right on the centre wing in front of the scoreboard. Great to see the scoreboard work as it has been for most of the finals here at Number One Sports Ground, Dave.
Yes, it is. That ball's almost got straight up in the air from the throw, and he's throwing straight into the wind. Big punch by Brasington, goes 20 metres. In some ways, it's more effective than a kick. Ball in dispute. Now, this sort of play at the moment is suiting the Maitland Saints.
Yes.
Singleton are being... The coaches have clearly... They're not hiding their ambitions here. They're just going to shut them down.
Yep.
Both coaches are clearly going to say, right, we're hardly going to kick a goal to the left of screen. Let's just shut them down. Okay, Maitland away here. Lovely little handball from Pedler. Short right foot kick is called to play on because it was touched. Patrick McMahon with a right-hand handball. Ball comes out to Pedler. Stewart goes short. Intercepted there. Now, here's a chance for Maitland. They've got this ball forward very cleverly. Magar gets their football out. Oh, here's a chance. They couldn't kick one against the wind, could they? Deacon interrupts, has to get rid of it, and does. Ball socket accidentally by Coburn. Out the back. Oh, well done to find a way through there. Should really go long. Oh, Colachu's interceptor, mark that. The runner's in the road. Oh, it's at the back. Is it someone's injured?
Yep.
Thank you, Lucas. I'm not sure. Okay, watching the play here. Singleton have got a chance. Singleton have got a chance. Can you keep an eye on the injured player, Lucas, please? I'll just watch the footy. He's not in a good way, whoever it is. Okay, yeah, I agree with the crowd. There's another great tackle. Singleton really working hard here. So are Maitland just quietly. Very tough grand final ball out of bounds. He's up on his feet. Now, do we know who it is then?
No, he's always he's faced away. Shall get a number
he's
2 when he
got a
turns
leg
around.
injury because he seems to be running okay. He might even be winded, Louis, or a rib injury.
Yeah.
Half forward flank, Singleton. Bray with a tap out. Ball comes open side. Colachu at the back. Now he's going to go laterally, and he finds Rosa with a 16-metre kick. Rosa looks like he's having a crack, Lucas.
Yeah.
This wind, look, I'm telling you it's possible, but it'll probably drop into the square. Let's watch. Vahid Rosa. No, it's to the left, but it will get to the square. Off hands are behind.
Sorry, just that player injured, just jogging off to the bench was number 6 for Maitland.
Luke D'Amico. Thank you. Great spot, Lucas Holmes. Singleton 2-6, Maitland 1-2 in what's been an amazingly low-scoring and tough grand final. Maitland sort of huddling, that sort of congregation rather than a huddle. Will go defensive side, I guarantee you. Crowley goes out there. Gets a very good... Oh! Brasington! Can't quite take a speculator out on the half-back flank. Going through there, like a freight train. Here's a chance. Right foot now. Can he find a man? Colachu! He is within distance, Lucas.
Yes.
Needs to go back and think this through. Yep, he's got his run-up going. He'll start on the cricket block and kick from probably right on the arc. It'll go right to left. Has to kick it right side of the goal. Gets a fair bit of it! Colachu kicks a great goal! Jackson Colachu, a booming goal that's gone over the fence. Singleton, 3-6-24. Maitland 1-2-8. Trailing by 16 points and still in the game. Lucas Holmes, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's Jackson Colachu. Thumpy kick that just from inside the square, Dave. You were talking about before Maitland shutting the Singleton attack down or trying to blunt it. How far would you, if you're Maitland, say, how far behind would be the maximum for you to want to come back into it in this last quarter?
One more goal.
One more? There you go. The ball thrown up in the air there. Tapped out.
Comes out. Oh, look, great. Vahid Rosa again. He's been really good. Colachu again! No, he can't get the football. Bray got a chance on his left. Scrubbles one out. Got to make a tackle. Can't quite get there. Solid, resolute defence in the last. Oh, he's run over the football. Big contest here. The game's up for grabs. I reckon it's just dialed up a notch, Lucas Holmes. Magar's got the football. Goes long. Ball holds up. McMahon's got 3 on him and beats them all. Eventually the ball comes out to Davis. Right-hand handball. Got to get rid of that footy. Here's another hot ball. Vahid Rosa. Smashed by Stewart, who goes straight through. Should go long. Does. McMahon's got a chance. He's in front of Brasington. Great mark. That's almost 50. That's a professional bring down. Now, Singleton, Maitland has got to run forward. There's a chance. He's out on his own. I wonder if he realises he's gone. He won't kick it from there. Deacon. Great mark.
Nice
Where a
mark.
ruck. That's a great ruckman's mark, Lucas Holmes, in a GF.
Yeah, Mark, was that Mark Rosser?
Really solid.
No, it's not.
Has to come this wing. Mark Rose is on his own. And in fact, so is Mitchell. That's dangerous.
Oh.
Should go long, and he goes to the attacking side. Bray's on his own. Colachu's running into position. Bates is going open side. Here's a chance. Bates at the back. Oh, the ball's gone over his head. He's got the Hannibal Lecter on at the moment. Bates, he must have come off. Oh, through his legs by Rosa. Bates, can he go? Oh, over the shoulder.
Yep.
Again, that's the dead pocket. He's no chance of kicking a goal. He has to go hot spot here.
Breeze is picked up once again, Dave.
Not a breeze. It's a force 10 gale. Goodness me. He's just
What
kicked it
happened
straight
there?
to the man on the mark.
mark.
Wow. Colachu, a good tackle. And
On the
paid.
ball.
Geez, Colachu's had a big 5 minutes.
Yes, Dave.
Now, he's going laterally. That's a smart kick to Mitchell, who should never have been left unguarded. Instead of Colachu kicking right across the breeze,
Yep.
Mitchell has a chance to use the breeze and kick his third goal.
Probably from about 35, 40 metres, Dave.
Good call, Lucas.
Probably 35.
Mitchell frees third. He's done it. Alex Mitchell's third goal. And Singleton is starting to get to a dangerous distance, Lucas Holmes. I said 20 points at three-quarter time. They're 22 in front. We are 12 minutes, 7. It'll be 12 and a half minutes when the ball gets thrown up. Your thoughts?
Oh, it's just Singleton, as we saw with Engines Better Bay in the last game, just starting to get on top of the momentum with the wind, obviously starting to kick away now. Jackson Colachu, you just said, having a very big last 5 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm just struggling to see. It's just one of those days that Maitland are just going to struggle all day at the way it's going. They've been solid, but Singleton has just done enough at the moment. We'll have to wait and see. Next 8 minutes are promising. Mitchell, a left-hand handball out. Vahid Rose has been very, very good today. He really has.
He has.
Mitchell again. He's the Grand Line medalist. Decides to go up in the air and give his forwards a chance. Uncontested
Nice
mark,
mark,
however,
Beard.
by Beard at centre half back or even in the slot. His Beard, he might be a loose man at the moment. Oh, dropped by D'Amico of the Aiden variety. Out on centre wing in front of the scoreboard. We've gone 13 minutes. 13 and a half minutes by the time this ball comes in. Won't be a long quarter, Louis. Again, there's not too many goals and there hasn't been too many stoppages, actually.
Only 2 goals this quarter, Dave.
Indeed. Deacon, tap down. Comes down to Roberts. Deacon at the Vahid Rosa. No, he goes another option. That'll be intercept marked. Oh, one-handed. He's going backwards 30 metres there, but they've managed to get possession through mud. Good long kick into that wind. That'll drop short. Vahid Rosa again. Gee, we've called his name a bit.
We have. Be very, very close to BAG at this stage.
Close. He and Scott. Speaking of the devil, there's Scott. Interesting handball to Deacon. Has to make something of this and does. He's actually done superbly well there. Have to make a contest. Pushing the back. Maitland. Surely. Yep. Against Bray, I think.
Yep.
To Beard? No, not Beard. Eddie. Maitland have got to hang on if they can try and extract a goal. There have been no goals kicked at the defence into the wind in this match. None. Ball goes out of bounds. Centre wing. So the Roosters, 4-6-30. 3 goals to the Grand Line medalist Alex Mitchell. 1 to Jackson Colachu with a bomb from inside the square. Josh Button, a goal for Maitland. Ball comes in. No one's there. Where that ball was thrown, there's absolutely no one, and they're really struggling, Lucas, to throw it in. That's how hard it is for them. They're experienced umpires. I'd almost be coming in 7 to 8 metres, Lucas, I reckon.
Yep.
And coming in off the boundary to throw it in to give everyone a reasonable shot at a contest.
He's throwing it straight up into the breeze, Dave.
Well, he is. There's a terrific throw in there. Deacon coming straight through, almost holding the football. Over the shoulder, surely. Yes, paid by Darryl Luck against Scott for once. This will be Travis Magar. Right foot. Down the line, Brasington. As he does so often for Singleton. He really is a clever player. Now he's decided to take the correct option and go long. And there's Rovers. Danger. That's Scott. Hot spot set. Ball not taken now. Where are the drummers? First man there is, there's trouble. That's a push in the back. And paid. Very well done by Mitchell. Desperate. Some unhappy Singleton fans over to our left. He's used that same word twice, Lucas.
Yes.
Up towards Scott. He's taken it. He immediately goes laterally.
Colachu.
Very unselfish by Scott.
Yes.
Kicking to the right place to kick the goal from Lucas.
Yes, to use that breeze, as you said before, Dave.
So Colachu will not have a problem with distance. This to put Singleton 28 points in front, I believe. Colachu kicks it again. Singleton really starting to put the foot down. Jackson Colachu has 2 for the quarter. Singleton a 5-6, 36. Maitland 1-2-8. And we have gone, Lucas Holmes, 16 and a half minutes into the third quarter.
We have, Dave.
Well.
There's a ball come back. GE Industrial Solutions. Partnering with the mining community in the Hunter for the past 50 years, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers. Also proud sponsor of the BDAFL women's competition. As we mentioned earlier, Audrey Gillingham on the camera, Dave.
Look, I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you how strong this brick is. Lucas Holmes is sitting 1 metre from me, and when he talks away from me, when he's looking at the screen of the computer, I can hardly hear him. Honestly, that's how strong it is. So, give you an indication. Have a look at that. It is howling here, and it's going to stay there all day. Rattling the pickets, as they say in the old school. Ball comes out in the centre. Ben Stewart gets the football out. He's been solid today. He's done particularly well keeping his hammy can't be right. Rosa stays on his feet. Ball gets tapped out. Deeply in contest. Bracington's in there. He'll try and extract it. Bracington's got the football now, and umpire says, I'll have it. So I don't think there's too much time left, and I think that the Roosters are far enough in front.
Yep.
Maitland have to pull something out of their hat in the last quarter or kick a goal here. Ball goes forward. There's a chance. Pedler, no. Very well read. Very, very well read by Mark Rose.
Straight up in the air.
No, well, that's actually not Mark Rose. It must be Jared Ingram. They've got the numbers wrong. Ball comes out. Button going backwards to go forward.
Ducks his head.
And Scott, great tackle. Could almost, not pay. They let it go. And at ground level, waiting for the umpire here. It's mine. Thank you, says Jake Bateman. 18 minutes gone. Singleton up by 28 points. They've kept Maitland to 8 points in almost 3 quarters of footy. A superb blanketing defensive effort. Completely unlike the second semi, which was a shootout. Ball out of bounds, centre wing. Timepiece says 18 and a half minutes elapsed in this quarter. The third quarter, the premiership quarter, and Singleton have kicked 3 goals in this quarter. 2 to Colachu and 1 to Mitchell. Tap out by Deacon, who's really starting to assert his influence around the stoppages. Beard, who's been pretty solid in this quarter. At least he's got his hands on the footy. Ducked his head a touch and he's not paid. So Bateman again with the ball up. Can't be long left in the quarter, Lucas, I wouldn't think.
Don't think so, Dave.
Sunny day here. Lovely dry conditions. Ground in pretty good nick for this time of year. Oh, that's got to be holding, and there we are. So there is 3-quarter time. A score read for you. Singleton 5-6, Maitland 1-2. Alex Mitchell has 3 goals and Jackson Colachu 2 for Singleton. Maitland's only goal kicker in the entire match is Josh Button. Just before we go to a break, it will be very interesting to see how Maitland attack this. They may go with 7 or 8 man forward lines. They have got to do all sorts of things. Their creative juices have got to run now.
And they've got to throw. They've obviously got to throw Wade Beard back forward.
Oh, Beard will start at full forward, no question. Okay, thank you for your time with us. We're going to be back after. I'm just trying to think of the words, Louis. I'm spoken out. We'll come back after a break.
G'day, Rabbit and Julie Goodwin here from Star 104.5.
We love the Central Coast and we love our local sport, especially Black Diamond AFL.
A massive thank you to all of their sponsors.
BLK, the major sponsor and official apparel supplier of Black Diamond AFL. BLK, beyond limits known.
Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment.
GE Industrial Solutions, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers for the past 50 50 years.
Wilson Security, Australia's largest and most innovative security provider.
Pullman Magenta Shores Resort, an exceptional 5-star resort set on 52 acres on the New South Wales Central Coast.
Prime 7 coverage includes 4 games every round on 7 Mate, including Friday and Saturday nights and Sunday afternoon.
Star 104.5, the home of Rabbit and Julie Goodwin, playing more music variety.
The Entertainment Grounds, one of the Central Coast's premier events locations.
Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery, the leading supplier of trophies and embroidery on the Central Coast.
And Subway Morisset. Subway, eat fresh.
And remember to tune in to our Brekkie Show 6 till 9 weekdays on Star 104.5.
Welcome back after three-quarter time here in the First Division Grand Final with the Roosters from Singleton leading by 28 points. Lucas Holmes, Wade Beard has gone to centre-half back.
So I was just looking for Wade Beard.
In fact, correction, he was walking back. He's now at the back of the circle. So Beard's been put onto the ball, which is very interesting. Let's have a look and see where McMahon is. McMahon gone to full forward or centre-half? Just looking for Patrick. I think he's there. No, just going to the square. No, McMahon's not in the square. So very interesting. Patrick McMahon. Oh, in fact, McMahon and Beard are both on the ball.
There we go.
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. They obviously decide they need to get the ball, and then get it forward. Away we go. It's the last quarter in First Division for 2016. The Roosters up by 28. And Maitland have to kick 5 goals unopposed. Deacon with a backhander. Gets the football out. Oh, lovely start, Scott.
Mitchell.
He'll use his body strength and get a handball away. He does. Ball comes out there to Cameron White. Gets it out. This is where Singleton need to have the football for their days. Holding the man. Good decision. Well spotted by Lucas Holmes. Richie's got that football there at halfback flank for Maitland. Goes with a helicopter that just clean bowls everybody, goes 70 metres, but it's going to come straight back. Beats his man. Oh, and doesn't Brasington. Lovely tackle by Hayden Taylor.
Ducks his
head. Yes. Got to get the football out. He's dragged that in. He's in trouble. Harrison Crook says,
Right on top of it. Waiting for a ball up from umpire Crook.
We've got the ringer with us, Lucas, too. The ringer's on the headphones.
John.
Good, John. Good to have you here. Along with Audrey and Justin, our camera people. Ball held in there. Harrison Crook's got the football. Centre wing. Singleton up by 28. Deacon, out the ball comes. Double-hander. Andrew Scott again. Lucas, could you give me 3 or 4 of the best players on the ground so we can start to move towards a decision in the game?
Vahid Rosa.
Yes, it's been good.
Andrew Scott.
Yep.
Jackson Colachu has worked his way through. I think Brassington's also been good, and of course Alex Mitchell and Dave.
For Singleton, yes. And I'll get you to talk about Maitland in a moment.
Yep.
Mitchell with a left footer should be taken and is right at the back. Goes left-footed, comes to the combo. This is the attacking side of the ground. Lovely work. He's away. Is he going to try and beat a man? No, he doesn't, does D'Amico. Goes long.
Oh.
Very good defensive
With
work,
authority.
Singleton. 2 minutes into this last quarter. Singleton still meeting Lucas Holmes by 28 points.
I think Aiden D'Amico for Maitland's been very good. Also, Pat McMahon also. And Wade Beard's been in there and abouts as well, I think, Dave.
So has Stewart.
Yep.
Considering that I'm sure he's playing wounded.
Yep.
He's done, and he's not even strapped that hamstring, so he must be one tough rooster.
Boundary up moved in a bit from the
moved
boundary
in,
as well.
Which is good, and in fact goes over the ruckman's heads. Deacon gets a little tap out of that. Scott's clean bowled by D'Amico. Ball comes out of there. Magar, Stewart. The ball comes to Pup Mitchell. Now Scott's away. He's got a chance to kick. Goes check side. Now that ball's going to hold up. No, Ingram can't get it. And there's a chance now. A lot of Singleton plays in between him and the ball. Where are we? Oh, lovely use of the body. Now ball's dropped. Can he get it first hands of the football? Well done now. Vahid Rose on his own. And that's where he'll be the quarter. Goes short to Andrew Scott.
Nice mark.
This is perfect for Singleton. They don't need to move it quickly. They just need to take their time. He's going to go backwards to Brassington. Thought it might have gone over him, but Brassington's good enough. Brassington's going to go square. Oh, he's gone over his head. That's dangerous. Minard, and the ball's going to go out. No real harm done there, and they've taken off 40 seconds off the clock, Louis.
They have the short kicks again, as we've been talking about the whole 2 games. They've been highly ineffective, Dave.
They just haven't worked. Oh, in front, Taylor. Ball dropped short in the right position. Now, again, I think the boundary umpire should come in. I think that a boundary umpire, Jeffrey, should come in 6 to 7 metres on that side. And he is. He's Harrison Crook's just got him to come in there. So well done by Crook. Okay, so let's give Deacon and McMahon a chance at the ruck contest. Here's a fair contest. Just won by McMahon, I think, because the ball went to his left side. McPherson, taking off the football, gets a handball out. They've always got someone at the back. Now, this has gone square. Rosa must take a mark. Doesn't, but he does enough. Brassington handball. Colachu's got to get rid of it. He's under pressure, and he does a great job. That ball's going to sit, and it does. So here comes a chance. That ball's going to come back real quickly.
4 and 1.
Out here is Richie. Goes with a long kick. Singleton everywhere. They end up bunching each other. It's 3 on 1. There's danger. He's got to get... Oh, well done. God, he's done well. They've got to stand up here, Maitland, and get a goal out of it. They can't. Still ball in dispute. They've kept it in. Over the shoulder, not paid. Ball comes out. No kick made. Brassington makes it. What football that was. That was grand final footy,
That
Lucas.
was very well done, but Maitland needed the goal there to get their run started, Dave.
Minard did amazingly well on hands and knees. Oh, look at the throw-in from Harrison Crook's just gone
behind him.
spiraled. Oh, man. And Harrison Crook says mine. I think he should actually throw this with his back to us so that the ball, because that's going to end up back over his head.
Yep.
If the last one's any indication.
Yep.
Yeah, it does. Anyway, he gets the job done. Oh, here's a chance. Quick kick out. Can they make him pay?
Is that Chris Pedler, I think, Dave?
Pedler, is it? Thank you. Number 4.
Yes.
So Pedler's going to kick from inside the arc. Has to kick right goalpost, Lucas Holmes. Oh, he shanks it now. It's got enough on it. and behind. So behind a Maitland. Maitland 1-3-8-9, correction. Singleton 5-6. Lucas, it would not be ridiculous to suggest that Singleton have finished scoring for the day.
Yep.
Honestly. And if they do score another one, it is Red Rover.
Yep.
But honestly, you may end up seeing if Singleton end up with the trophy, there might be 5-6. That's how much. That's the way they're playing. They're playing with extra men in defence. Onto the field comes the burly Ingram, who's a good player. No, the score's 36-9, John. 36-9, please. Maynard goes almost straight down the centre, which is a great... He's got it into the square. That's an unbelievable effort where he was. Ingram stays low. Handball out. Colachu. Going to get another handball out. Does. Intercepted. Ball comes back quickly. That'll go out of bounds. Does. Quickly.
Deep in the pocket, Dave.
Deep in the pocket.
They need. It's imperative they need a goal here, Maitland, isn't it?
Well, we've gone probably 1/3 of the last quarter and they haven't kicked a goal. Now, have we got a blood rule? Or a card?
Oh,
sorry.
what?
I can't quite see. Someone's just got a card. So I'll just see who that player is.
Yep. Whoa. What happened there?
He's right in front of us. I can't see his number. He's the man running straight at us, Lucas.
Yep.
So it's going to be that's a big kick in the. So the free kick will come up to centre half back. I'm just waiting to see. I know who it is. He's just about to jog off now. I don't know who the player is. Can't see his number quite yet. Oh, it's Stewart. And that would mean that he's done for the game. That's amazing. Ben Stewart has been yellow carded. Lucas, he's done.
Yep.
Well,
done.
Oh, now Maitland have an insurmountable obstacle to overcome.
Did you say that, Dave?
No, I was watching the play.
I was watching the play as well.
50 minutes off the play.
Yeah.
So all cramp to
Cramp, yep.
Coburn. That'll go out. No, just drop short. Mark out of bounds on the floor. I thought Colachi might have. That's 50 metres.
50 metres, yep. It should be.
And that should be 50 metres. He put the ball on the ground. Wow. Bit of luck there for the Roosters. Patrick McMahon with the football. Oh, lovely mark. If he's taken that inside the line by Button, this is such a difficult kick. He'll do his very best to hotspot it. Nah, full. There's so many Singleton players at the drop of the ball at the moment, Lucas.
Yes, there are, Dave.
Deacon's playing back. They're all sitting there in the slot. And there is only one Singleton player in their half of the field.
I think you said it.
Colachu is Travis Bates, who hasn't had a touch, basically.
Yep.
Colachu's coming off, but there are no Singleton players in the other than Bates. It's extraordinary that someone that kicked 100 goals is hardly a part in a game. It's amazing, isn't it?
He's just been nullified, Travis Bates, again. You said that in the major semi.
The second semi was the same. That's right. Oh, I thought slung out of that unfairly. Anyway, McKee got him out of there. Now here's a chance. Can the Saints do something? Vahid Rose has got to get rid of it.
Ooh.
Now that's a behind. Behind awarded. So Maitland 1-4-10, trailing by 26. Singleton 5-6. I reckon we're halfway through the final quarter, Lucas.
Yeah, not only.
Magnificent kick. Has it gone out of bounds? The boundary umpire says no, it hasn't. Well, that's a great kick, and is it now? Still waiting on the decision here. Harrison Crook, has it? So it's been touched off the kick, so that is a throw-in. I think Crook got that right. Deacon and Taylor. Taylor got him that time.
Beard on the ball still.
Brasington. Well, that's almost holding the footy. Oh, Scott going straight through. No prior.
No goals yet scored in this quarter, Dave.
No. And can you see Maitland kicking 5 and 8 minutes?
No.
Thank you. I can't either. Here's a chance, though. Got to make that tackle, actually. And he's missed. Out of bounds on the full. Done.
Done. Yep.
Singleton at home.
It'll
be a big night up in John Street in Singleton tonight, mate. I think the Singleton are home.
It will be. You saw that breeze just taking effect as it has all day. Just push the ball straight across the face of goal.
Singleton will be quite happy to sit in that pocket for 10 minutes. It's impossible to kick goals from that side. Goes with the helicopter straight down the centre, which is dangerous. Big play here. Oh, he let it go because he thought it was going to bounce through. Yeah, that's exactly what his mindset was, I reckon. Ball comes out. Pedler in front. Out of bounds again. 10 and 3/4 minutes gone in quarter number 4. It's the end of the first division season, and Singleton, I've called it. I make the brave tip, Singleton at home.
Oh, it's taken down
Yeah,
there.
someone was taken out. At the back there was a Deacon, the ruckman. Yes, Harrison Cook's got his hand going towards Singleton, and it is Deacon. He'll go with his hands. Doesn't like to kick very often. McPherson's got to get rid of it. Pretty much puts it straight up in the air, which is a reasonable option because it gives everyone a chance. Short, scrubby kick comes out in the forward line. Intercept mark. No, he didn't quite take that, did Davis. Ball on the ground in dispute again. Maitland need to do something miraculous here. Here's a chance. Is that McMahon? No, can't quite get the footy. Their defence, Singleton's been so good. God, they've been good today. Number 4 is McPherson. Gets it out. Left foot kick comes out. Ball, no, not taken, actually. Thought he was entitled to take that, Pedler. Down low. Here's a ball comes out into the wing. And, oh, my goodness me. Shanks the kick, and it's halfway up the hill. Scoreboard in focus there. Singleton 5-6, Maitland 1-4. 26 points to Singleton, and I reckon there's only about 6 or 7 minutes left.
So as the ball's about to be thrown
Thank you,
in.
Lucas. No,
problem.
I think it's out of bounds in the full, mate.
Sorry, on the full. That too.
Goes long. Actually, doesn't quite get it at all. It's very, very pushing the back paid. Correct decision by Crook. Pedler, who's been very good for Maitland, I reckon. Left foot goes long into a swarm of... Oh,
it's
taken! Beard? No, not Beard. That is Rob Eddy, the fullback.
The swing man.
What odds Rob Eddy kicking a goal in the grand final? And he's done it. Goal to Rob Eddy from a strong mark. Gives them a sniff. Just a sniff. Maitland, 2-4-16, trailing Singleton, 5-6-36 by 20 points. Lucas Holmes.
Wilson Security. Wilson Security is Australia's largest and most innovative security provider, delivering a wide range of services to a diverse range of customers. For all of your security needs, call Wilson Security on 1300 Wilson.
Lucas, I believe we've got 13 minutes elapsed time there. So,
yes.
Yep. Maitland, if they're going to be a chance, have to strike and strike instantaneously. Basically straight from the centre and another one.
Exactly, Dave. Need this centre clearance.
Yes, they do. Singleton's kept them to 2 goals in a grand final. A fantastic defensive performance so far. Deacon up. Wins it with a right-hander. Comes down to Mitchell. Good man to get the ball to.
Yeah, it's been very good, Alex Mitchell.
He's been good. I still think Scott's been the best player so far for mine.
With you on that one.
Deacon, right-hander. Or ball's anyone's. Tapped out. There won't be too many Singleton players there because I think they're all sitting at centre-half back. Ducks his head. Shouldn't be paid. It wasn't. Mitchell turns around left-footer. Is Bates going to get a chance? No, he's not. There's Bates. There's a tackle by Scott. Should have been paid. Chance Singleton. Can he kick one from there? Point. So Singleton have actually scored at this end. Singleton 5-7, Maitland 2-4. It's 21 points, 14 minutes gone. Maitland have got to go straight down the centre. Forget the huddle. He's got to kick it to the centre circle.
Barrel.
Goes to barrel and shanks it. Chance. Ingram goes backwards.
That was a conspicuous
Got to go.
handball.
There's a man free at the back. There he is. Right-footed, just goes straight across ground. Interesting kick. Taken by Mudd.
Mudd, yep.
He goes long, tries to. McMahon at the back, goes over his head. Straight through. They've got to kick there. They've got to throw caution to the wind. Here's a chance. Ball out of bounds. Suits Singleton in front of Crowley. Wow. 14, almost 15 gone now. I reckon, Lucas, judging by the previous quarters, this will be no more than a 19-minute quarter.
20, yep.
Singleton 5-7, Maitland 2-4. At Newcastle #1 Sports Ground on Bar TV. At the back again, Minard, who's been terrific today in the last line of defence. Kicks the ball out, at least gives his players a chance to run under it, and he does. Now they're into open pasture. They'll probably want that ball to go out.
It has.
Perfect kick. Absolutely perfect.
In the back line, with Singleton, with so many plays back, it's going to be very hard for Maitland to score. So
just quietly, over here on our left, Travis Bates and Jackson Colachu are off.
Yep.
That gives me an indication that they've just gone into full defensive mode. So Bates is off the ground, and Colachu was a little bit wounded earlier on. Hopefully he'll get a run shortly. Mitchell ducks, put his head over the ball. Comes out. That is not quite clear. Could have been Bray. So Singleton in the process of an amazing suffocation job. They've kept Maitland to 2 goals in a game of football in dry weather. Just superb. Lovely tackle. This is what they've done so well is scrap. Mike Rosa has them ready for this game. They've been terrific all year, Singleton. Chest mark coming on. Imagine Vahid Rosa has been a big in for them, hasn't he? He's been good.
He's been in the top.
Oh, they're away here too. Need to go. There's space. Scott's on his own. Now work it through, and they should be able to hit Andrew Scott on the chest. Does. Handball. They're home. There's the grand final. It's all over. Cameron White kicks a goal against the win, and the Roosters are going back up the Hunter Expressway as the First Division premiers. The Roosters 6-7-43. Maitland 2-4-16. What a terrific passage of play and worked out. Very unselfish of Scott. Handball, actually the right option.
Yep.
Kick the ball low. Goal. What a game of football, Lucas Holmes.
One of the very first goals into the win, Dave.
The first goal.
The first one. There you go.
They have deserved this victory, Lucas Holmes. They have been the better side. We both tipped them. Deacon has been terrific giving his people like Mitchell first use. Mitchell with a left footer goes long. Bray in front. Academy Award. Doesn't get the free kick. Scott's up forward at the moment. He deserves to be there. Puts a tackle on again. He's been strong. Got to get rid of that football quickly. Great tackle. Almost a sling tackle, actually.
Yep.
Almost. And that's what he's asking for. Not paid. Jai Purcell. Ball goes straight up and ends up being punched by Taylor. No, it wasn't Taylor. It was actually Richie. Straight through Rosa. Doesn't have the football. Over the shoulder, surely. Not paid.
Oh, he stayed down there.
Oh, Dan holding the football against you, David Oman.
Just Luke Davis just staying it down a bit. Sorry, Dave, after that contest.
Great kick. That's the way to get the ball forward. That was 3 grabs. That was almost payable, actually. Yep. He got 3 touches. Anyway, fair decision. Rose is in there. They're all in there just suffocating them. Here's a chance. He stepped over.
Jeez.
No, can't get the handball out. Oh, Crowley's made a great tackle. Oh, he said throw in. Gee, that was a good tackle.
It was, Dave.
So we're in the surely the last 60 to 90 seconds of this one. There it is. The Roosters are premiers. 6-7-43, and in an amazing defensive performance, and I do mean amazing in the truest sense of the word. Maitland 2-4-16. What a superb effort from the Singleton Football Club. Commiserations to Maitland, who've been great all year. Singleton 6-7-43, Maitland 2-4-16. Singleton, Alex Mitchell 3 goals, Jackson Colachu 2, and in the last 2 minutes, Cameron White, the last goal of the match for Maitland. Rob Eddy 1 and Josh Button 1. Lucas, just before we go to a quick break, before the presentation gets going, your thoughts, mate?
Very good. Very quite similar to the last game, as we kept saying throughout that. I think Singleton well deserved the win. As you said, they've been the better side on the day, and probably obviously the best side in the competition all year.
Yes.
I think Andrew Scott was phenomenal. Fahid Rosa was very good also.
Yes.
And Jackson Colachu through that middle period of the game was very strong.
Look, I also think that Minard at fullback had a good day out. Deacon really came into it. Mitchell was very good without being the best player on the ground. Maitland, I thought, had a real crowd. You were right about Pedler. The D'Amico's had a reasonable day out. Taylor tried hard. We also called Richie's name a few times. And Pat McMahon actually did his best in limited situations. Okay, we're going to go to a break shortly, and we'll come back with the presentation. So, again, deserved premiers, the Singleton Roosters, 6-7 to Maitland 2-4. We'll be back with you very shortly. Just before the presentation, I've got Star Ruck Rover from the Newcastle City Football Club, Audrey Gillingham, with me again. Audrey, a terrific job by Singleton defensively.
Yeah, that last quarter there, it was down in Maitland's forward 50 for pretty much the whole entire quarter there, and they just, they let one goal through? It was amazing. Yep.
It was. We were discussing it. They flooded that back line. Every single time the ball went up, the ruckman sat in the slot about 25 metres out, and they just couldn't get past him. But really, to keep your team to 2-4 in dry weather is a pretty phenomenal effort.
Dave, they had their eye on the prize. They just wanted it more than Maitland did today.
I think so. Maitland were hampered by Taranto being suspended and not playing. He's a major player. Stewart, who was clearly battled through, he did a did a twing to hammy last week, and then he got binned and carted in the last quarter. It was meant to be for Singleton.
It was, and they did well. They took it out.
They did, yeah. Look, really strong performances. Andrew Scott, who was superb for the Black Diamond League in Wagga earlier this year at the representative level. He's a very good footballer. It'd be. I'm hoping that Singleton end up playing Black Diamond Cup in the next, if not next year, the year after. He's a star. He was superb today. Yeah,
well, this milestone that they've reached today probably put them one step closer to playing in that Black Diamond Cup.
I think that's a very good point. Be interesting to see how the league's got some very interesting decisions to see, particularly with its premier competition every 6 teams. Interesting to see which way people go and who wants to make it's a big leap to going from first div to Black Diamond's a big leap, but it's warranted, and there's some we saw some good footballers out here today who would clearly come up against some of your club mates from Newcastle City in Terrigal and Killarney Vale and Nelson Bay. I think they're good enough, so it'd be nice to see that. Any other thoughts on the game? It was tough and tight.
It was a tough game. Look, it's just been a good day here all round. Got the Premier Division coming up now, so that'll be interesting to see. We've got Terrigal going for their 3rd win in a row.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, their 3rd premiership in a row, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see if Newcastle City can take it off them this year.
I'm sure you'll be very happy with that. Listen, thank you again for your thoughts. I really appreciate you doing great work in the camera, but it's very good to speak to you. Thanks. We'll speak to you later on. Thank you. Great to speak to Audrey Gillingham again with her thoughts on the game of football. Again, we might have another short break here, Isaac, and come back shortly with a presentation. Singleton having a bit of chat with themselves. Sal Maitland and Gary Birkinshaw will call them across very shortly. Back with you in a minute. Welcome back to Number One Sports Ground. Presentation's about to get underway. Singleton and Maitland making their way across to the dais. We're about 45 minutes out. It's a 2:15 first bounce today in the Black Diamond Cup Grand Final. Great to see there'll be a national anthem before that, Lucas. It'll be good to see.
Very much looking forward to that Black Diamond Cup Grand Final. big inclusions, Dave.
And I can tell you right now that Lucas Holmes and I are glad there's going to be a short break between games. We're going to get a pie and perhaps a soft drink in the break. Been a long morning so far. As you can see in front of you, Singleton making their way across. This breeze, Lucas Holmes, is just not going away.
It isn't, Dave. It's been on it all day ever since we got here at about 20 past 8 this morning. It's been howling the whole time.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. When I got on the train this morning at 6 o'clock, there was none. And when we got to Hamilton, it was just, wow. It was buffeting. I thought, wow, that's going to have a major influence on the game. And as you can see, there's hardly been any goals kicked. What was there? 8 goals in the grand final between Singleton and Maitland. Yeah. And Singleton's a team that, put on 100, 130, 140s, 150s. Yeah, that's right. But no, it's not really how you win grand finals. It's just if you do or don't.
Exactly.
And they ground away, sacrifice scoring, and just put themselves in the right position at the right time. And particularly their defensive work, Lucas, in that last quarter.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Superb, yeah. Who would have thought that Wade Beard and Patrick McMahon would kick no goals, and that Rob Eddy would be a goal kicker in a grand final, and that Travis Bates would kick no goals.
And Wade Beard playing at half back.
Rightio, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just
Gary
get the
Birkinshaw.
presentation underway for the first division. First of all, let's put our hands together for Singleton and Maitland. A fantastic season, a fantastic game in very difficult conditions. To start with, I'd just like to thank the umpires, field umpire Harrison Crook, Darryl Luck, Jake Bateman, boundary umpires Josh Blackshaw, Matt Jeffrey, goal umpires Jake Lowe, Jody Jackson, and the emergency umpire Cameron Moore. We'll put our hands together for the umpires, please. I'd now just like to call the Black Diamond AFL President, Mr. Walbemick, to the stage to present the Best On Ground medallion, which goes to Singleton, number 6, Andrew Scott. I'd just like to, well done Andrew, just like to speak a little bit about Maitland, a fantastic year, the growth that you've shown, the improvement every year, but getting to the preliminary finals, the grand final today, may have come up a little bit short, but you certainly held yourself in high esteem and set for greater honours in the future. I'd now like to call your captain, Rob Eddy, to come forward and say a few words.
Really quickly, congratulations, Singo. Far too good today, fellas. Well done on a great year as well. Best team by far. To our guys, as was mentioned, the growth around our footy club, and to have a 17-year-old kid out there today, a couple of young blokes that have played in our finals as well that missed out. It's really exciting times. I'd just like to say thanks for all the support for the people that came down to help us out today and cheer us on. Sorry we didn't quite get there, but let's look at the positives on a great year, and we'll come back next year bigger and better. Well done.
Thanks very much, Rob. Thanks, Dave Ross and the Maitland side. Well done today. Let's go to Singleton. 12 months ago, it was a really tough time for the club, or probably 18 months ago. Regroup, new coach, got a committee together, and now you've come here on grand final day. I'd now like to call your captain, Andrew McPherson, to come forward and say a few words. There is co-captain. I was letting Scotty off though.
I just want to thank all the organisers, the umpires, all the people behind the scenes, first and foremost. To Maitland, he's a great team. We have the utmost respect for the way he's going about your football and your club. For the short period that he's been involved back in the BDAFL, it's a credit to you, how well he's done and how far he's come. No doubt he's be back bigger and better next year, so well done. Stick together tonight and enjoy it. To our boys, like was mentioned, where we were last year was, we've come a long way, we've come together, a lot of people behind the scenes have done a lot of work, and stick together tonight, we'll enjoy this one, well done. I'd just like to echo Macca's thoughts there. last year we were down and out, and there's a lot of blokes that don't really get recognised, the committee and so forth. So thanks for them for turning the club around and getting us today. And these medals that we'll receive, it goes to 22 blokes, but there's a lot more that deserve a medal as well. And just lastly, thanks to the BDAFL for another great year, and I look forward to seeing everyone next year. Thanks.
Thanks, both Andrews. I'd now like to call the President of Singleton, Mr. Kevin Pitcher, onto the stage to present the Premiership medallions. Kevin's travelled all the way from Western Australia, got here a minute before the game started. So we're going to start with number 1, Travis Bates. Number 2, Alex Mitchell. Number 3, Luke Davis. Number 5, Nick Roberts. Number 7, Paul Chandler. Number 8, Sam Brassington. Number 9, Dane Coburn. Number 10, Matt Tull. Number 11, Jai Purcell. Number 12, Richard Wilkes. Number 13, Joel Deacon. Number 14, Jackson Colachew. Number 15, Digby Short. Number 16, Cameron White. Number 18, Jared Ingram. Number 19, Mark Rosa. Number 20, David Oman. Number 21, Blake Bray. Number 22, Bo Minard. Number 23, Vahid Rosa. The coach, Stefan Nesta. The captains, number 4, Andrew McPherson. Number 6, Andrew Scott. And I'll now get Kevin to present the Premiership trophy to the 2016 First Division Premiers, Singleton.
The presentation here from the First Division Grand Final. Deserved winners Singleton by 27 points. Andrew Scott magnificent in winning the best on the ground.
The presentation ceremony for the First Division Grand Final. We're at the Black Diamond Cup Grand Final in half an hour between Newcastle City and Terragawaka.
Gary Birkinshaw signing off there from the First Division Grand Final. Singleton taking all the photos. It'll be a terrific trip home up the Hunter Expressway to Singleton this afternoon. Singleton winning by 27 points. That concludes our presentation of the First Division Grand Final. Congratulations, Singleton. Commiserations, Maitland. We will be back with you shortly for the Black Diamond Cup Grand Final between Newcastle City and Terragawaka. Until then, see you then.
G'day, Rabbit and Julie Goodwin here from Star 104.5.
We love the Central Coast and we love our local sport, especially Black Diamond AFL.
A massive thank you to all of their sponsors.
BLK, the major sponsor and official apparel supplier of Black Diamond AFL. BLK, beyond limits known.
Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment.
GE Industrial Solutions, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers for the past 50 years.
Wilson Security, Australia's largest and most innovative security provider.
Pullman Magenta Shores Resort, an exceptional 5-star resort set on 52 acres on the New South Wales Central Coast.
Prime 7, coverage includes 4 games every round on 7 Mate, including Friday and Saturday nights and Sunday afternoon.
Star 104.5, the home of Rabbit and Julie Goodwin, playing more music variety.
The Entertainment Grounds, one of the Central Coast's premier events locations.
Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery, the leading supplier and embroidery on the Central Coast.
And Subway Morisset. Subway, eat fresh.
And remember to tune in to our Brekkie Show 6 till 9 weekdays on Star 104.5.